Okay, hello guys. Wow, that's the last time I'm gonna say that to y'all for a while. Now that Invasion is over, I'm getting emotional, especially after watching that finale twice already. Definitely an emotional episode, but I'm so sorry to everyone out there who heard my doubts about this season. Yes, it wasn't as good as the first, but I think I needed to appreciate it as it was. I was trying to compare it to season one, but season two really kind of just was a new show and a new take on these same characters in season one. We had an excellent new score. That was for sure one of the best aspects of the season. So many different parts of the score. The main theme that you hear a lot in the finale is just so emotional. Great. It was just amazing. We had full character arcs this season where I feel satisfied about each character for once. Anisha was lost, and her only goal was to keep her family safe at any cost. But once she met the movement and Clark, she began to rebuild that trust. And as we see here in the finale, accept her new family. She finally is going to let someone in. I'm glad that it's Clark. Every character seemed fully made, and every story of strife and struggle from four different storylines has now united as one. Okay, let's get into it. Actually, I do want to say one thing great about this episode as well was that there were no plot holes. Some of the other episodes this season made me go, well, or, and like, what if this happened? Like, what if this? But this episode literally answered me every time I have one of those questions. Like, they really focused on writing this episode. Okay, we start the episode with the people who are being experimented on, and they have to leave them for now and come back later. This being Trevante and Rose. Trevante then thinks that he hears Casper's voice not that far away and chases after it. He ends up seeing Casper talking to the WDC, and it's just a great moment with them connecting that I thought we'd have to wait till next season for. I mean, this is really the moment that solidified Travante's character. He lost his son, and his wife wasn't with him during this invasion. He found Rose, or I guess last season he found Casper first, maybe filling that gap, but then he thought Casper died. He was full of guilt, sadness, and then he found Rose and found his purpose through Casper's book. Travante is someone who needs purpose. Now that he met Casper and realized he was alive, all that guilt and that battle that he was fighting inside his head all season was gone. The rest of the episode, he was confident and happy knowing his purpose. Luke got the most screen time. I think he's gotten all season, got to play a real role. For those of you who thought I was stupid when I didn't know who the children were calling out to, you get a cookie. I was so stupid. I thought that it was Mitski for some random reason or some random person we hadn't met yet, but it was obviously Luke. Luke notices that none of the entities in here and Idabel or wait, what? Luke notices that one of the entities, sorry, is here in the Idabel town, and the aliens are all coming to protect it. Luke, with the help of the rest of the kids with abilities, take down the aliens, and now it's Mitski's turn to do her thing. Since her connection is so strong, she can send a signal to the alien entity to open up its portal. Before she can do this, she needs a baseline or else she will die. She can't really remember any long-term memories, so we get a beautiful moment where Maya reminds her of all the great memories they've had together. I mean, Maya's had a great arc too. I mean, she was kind of like stuck up at the beginning of the season, kind of just buried in her work. But then she met Mitski. They connected. She opened up, and now she really cares about her, which is gonna make her arc sad next season because of what happened to the Mitski. But this works, and Mitski opens up the portal. The military has men in suits ready to go in, but Mitski loses control right before, so they all get sent flying and are unconscious. Mitski then says that Maya needs to let her go. She can't think with Maya talking to her because she needs to truly be in the alien's mind. The alien doesn't know what love is and doesn't know the feelings that Maya gives her, so she needs to let it go of her. Mitski says that she needs to lose herself and is basically sacrificing herself. They hold hands, they shed some tears, and then they're off on their ways. I don't know what I'm saying, but I predicted that it would either be Clark or Monty to sacrifice himself in the finale, but this makes more sense. Clark needs to be there for Anisha, and Monty needs to be there for Jamila. Obviously, Maya needs Mitski too, but this is the proper end for Mitski's character. Mitski says she needs to let go of the past as some of her last words. Her arc has been the most painful, with her loving Hinata and Hinata dies, and then thinking that Hinata was alive and then hoping to save her, but then ends up losing her again. She had to deal with that loss and couldn't open up. Maya got her to open up and reminded her what love really was. Mitsuki had finally gotten past Hinata's death and was willing to sacrifice herself for those she loved. She let out some tears as she died, but she smiled, knowing the journey she's gone through. While Mitsuki opens the portal, Travante takes his chance to go through. He gets a shard, a gun, and a suit, and we see him give Rose a smile, showing how much he's developed this season as well. We then see Anisha with Clark as she holds Ryder close, and as Clark holds Luke, showing the new family she has. Then we get a shot of Mitsuki falling and her still body lying on the ground. And this moment will make me instantly cry every time I see it. I mean, if you guys know me, I love Mitsuki. She's my favorite character, and I'm very sad to see her go. Just seeing her still lifeless body like that, it's upsetting. But she had a great arc, great character. But I'm worried for Maya's character next season. I thought the episode was going to end there, which would have been painful, but yeah, I thought it was going to. But we see Javante get to see the world inside the mothership. And if you didn't notice, it's the same shot of him when he steps out of the dust in episode 2, I think, of season 1, when he steps out of the portal. It's like the exact same shot, but he meets with Casper there, and it looks like they're all set on their mission to stop them once and for all. Then we get a shot of Casper looking at us, and his eyes change to white, like alien. I don't know how to describe it, like alien white, like scariness, and then they go back to normal. Gosh dang it, Casper, you sneaky boy! It, it was never Casper. When Casper was released, he was being controlled by the aliens, like I first thought. Then all of his friends were being mean to him because they thought what I was thinking too, and then we got sympathy for him, and I changed my mind. Then they pull a double whammy and reveal that he was. The camera pans up to the light as we get closed out to a cover of Space Oddity, not Odyssey, sorry. The classic Song of Invasion, and the credits roll. What a finale. What a show. Thank you to everyone who's been watching this every week. These videos may be short, but they do take a lot of time, so any support is very appreciated. And I guess, first, let me think about any theories. I mean, Maya's gonna have a sad arc. Travante and Casper are going on a mission in this mothership. I wonder how long that's gonna stretch. I don't know. I don't really know what to expect from Manisha and Clark. I don't know what to expect from the arc. We'll see, we'll see. But I guess this is goodbye for a while. I truly don't know the next time I'll be back for TV shows. I do know I'll do Severance and Silo next year. Severance should be early next year, and Silo should be next summer. But and Invasion season 3 when that comes out. But I don't know till then. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.